We have another special from Eaglemoss, but I think there's a problem here. I can't see a magazine. Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here with another Star Trek The Official Starship Collection model and hopefully magazine review from Eaglemoss. This time it's the special. I think this is quite... Okay. There's a rattle in here. This is the T-Planner Hath Vulcan lander. This is the one that we saw at the end of Star Trek First Contact, with the Vulcans making their first contact on Earth in front of Zephyr and Cochrane. This was also seen... Oh, as a Mirror Universe episode of Enterprise, because they redid well, they actually probably ripped it from the film and then had it landing. So this is the Vulcan lander which did the first contact. Now, usual, I'm a bit worried about this rattling a little. T-Planner Hath, Eaglemoss Eagle, Hero Collector. Yes, don't be over 14. I'm assuming that there is a magazine inside here. However, the magazines are slightly bigger than this. I've measured it up. So I'm guessing that I am a magazine short. But we'll see what happens. Yeah. Now, that's a big model. I need to look underneath. Yeah, we're a magazine short. So we haven't got one. I'll either do a review, and thank God that's the bit that's moving around. I'll either do another review with the magazine on it, or just leave this to be. So that goes in there. So that's obviously just rattled out of there, because on the top of the polystyrene over here there is probably a hole and it fell through, gone down, whatever. So that's not a big issue. It even stands up. Anybody not interested in the numbers? 0998A/A. Still not a 1701, not a 0001, but that's fine. So, hi guys, Ralph here with a model review of Eaglemoss. So, yeah, T-Planner Hath. We first heard that name in Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, when Spock was having his training, because he'd obviously been melded back with his own soul and stuff like that. You know, usual stuff you do. And it was part of the... It was not exactly a throwaway line, but it was a line that you could hear. Who was the... I've forgotten the line completely. And it does actually mentioning Reason as our guide, and it is T-Planner Hath. So, yes, he's in here. And yes, this is a ship named after him. Now, very symmetrical, very different design to the Vulcans that we've actually had before. The ones we saw in Enterprise was a kind of an oblong shape, and then the ring that was either merged inside the ship or it came out, and there would be, yeah, a completely different design. Absolutely lovely design, but I don't know, this is quite light for what the size of it is. Granted, the size, I've got my hand, yes, this is huge. This is a proper, decent, special XL for number 22. I think I'm a little bit underwhelmed, I think. There's some weathered parts there, weathered painting parts there. Big 3-engine pods on here. I think I actually watched the Trek Collector's review on this, and apparently they said somebody had took these pods off and angled them. I'm not sure if it would actually fly in space that way, or whether or not these would angle sideways and it would go that way. I don't know. I mean, these parts here extended out to make a ramp to get off the ship, but I don't know. Let's get a little bit closer, shall we? Get some more detail on this before it unfocuses. Centre part there, yep, maybe a big main thruster, I don't know. No, actually it wouldn't be, because these pods on the end of the pylons are thrusters. It's a nice paintwork in there. I don't know how they've done that, because it's green and then it's bronze, or a reddy sort of colour. Actually, I think it is bronze. That's some really nice paintwork in there. I'll assume that these parts will have just been dipped in something to get the black on there. You don't need to see all 3 pylons, I'm sure. Yeah, there's a lot of a leather look to this. Hello, like an antique leather. Oh, actually looking at this normally, I wouldn't see those markings, but those are intentional markings. Ah. Obviously, it must mean something. Or is it just somebody who's been scratching this in the workshop? No, I don't think so. Right, so coming over the top of the pylon, out a little bit. Come to one of the side parts with a landing leg. I know what this reminds me of. There's a ship, and oh, I know what. Buck Rogers. That angle on this ship looks like is it Draconian flagship? From this angle, obviously not with these blooming things on, like, but this sort of angle reminds me of Draconian battleship from the first Buck Rogers. Not the first series, the original, but the remake in the 80s. It does remind me of that. Princess Ardala. Sorry, back onto the review. Right, so we have... See, a lot of these scratches, and it's possibly completely random, but they actually are quite good. These will have been a CGI model that they could have copied, which is nice. Well, that's a nice accent on top of there, top of the pod. So the CGI files will have been there, and possibly Eaglemoss could have easily polished these up, which is fine. Yeah. It looks old. Very old. There's a nice markings on there. I mean, I can't do too much more of these because it's like it's just symmetrical in 3 ways. If I cut off there to there, yeah, I'll do a review of that, which is exactly the same as doing a review of that, which is, you know what I mean. I like it. One thing I like about this, obviously, is you haven't got to have a stand. It will just stay there. I mean, like with a lot of Eaglemoss stuff, it would have been nice if you could possibly have a bit of movement on these. Possibly if you could pose these in a different stand. I mean, this will be a quite a tricky but easy enough way to mount on a stand and light up these. And 3 LEDs behind each one of the landing struts, but you'd probably have to drill out every single one of these grid lines anyway. Or possibly even remanufacture, 3D print a clear, if you could do a 3D of clear plastic, I don't know. And then painting all the markings and then light from behind, because then we'd see this thing as it comes into land. Nice. You know, all this top section looks like it's plastic. It must be, yeah, because these landing legs are plastic there as well. So it's just these 3 landing legs that are metal, which is kind of strange. I don't think they are. No, because there's a join inside there. My finger's pointing. So these landing legs, except these ending parts, are there only die-cast parts on here? Or is it? Yep, he's off tapping again. So there we go, the T-Plan a Half Special 22 from Eaglemoss. No magazine, and I'll be getting in touch with Eaglemoss and to see if they can send me a magazine. Yeah, see what happens with that. It looks very odd, doesn't it? Does it go that way around? Does it go that way around? It reminds me a little bit like the colours of Nell from Battle Beyond the Stars. Not the shape, but just the colours. That leathery sort of red, sort of, yeah. It's nice, that. So, yes, with that in mind, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please follow me on social media. Please get in touch if you would like to donate something. Anything. I'd love to do a review on stuff, or if you just want to lend me something that I can do a quick review on, or be a Patreon. It's entirely up to you. It all helps out the channel. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. The T-Planner Hath. He was meant to be... Oh, we first heard him in Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. Star Trek 4, The Search for Spock. No. Let's cut that, shall we?